in with Nerdette's Newsstand, and I want to talk about the reactionary part when it comes to the video I did the other day titled The Murphyverse. Now, Sean Gordon Murphy is an absolutely fantastic artist, writer, and, doing his own PR. He's so professional. He drips with charisma. There's so many good things I could say about this man, but that's not really what this video is about. It's about the flip side of it. Now, jealousy is a powerful, powerful thing, and we are going to see that first and foremost. At least that's what it is in my opinion. Because other than that, I don't understand it. And actually, after listening to this video, leave a comment. Let me know if you can understand any other reason besides jealousy for this vindictiveness. So we're going to talk about Tess Fowler. Now, if you know anything about Tess Fowler, I'd be surprised. But honestly, she's just an artist. She's mostly known for decent art. I'm gonna be really nice and say good art. I would say lazy art, but it's really not bad. Like, she's talented. I'll give her that. Other than that, she really isn't relevant, but she tries to get relevant. And here's what I mean by she tries to get relevant. She attaches her vile, cancerous, whatever you want to call it, personality to people that are bigger than her. Now, she did the same thing quite a while back to Brian Woods and kind of got him out of comics. She basically, what he did was hit on her. That was it. He wasn't forceful. There was no threats, nothing like that. And she denied it, and that was it. Well, then she took to Twitter to be like, oh my God, this man, he said I was pretty. Like, what? Quit. Like, just every man that hits on you is not sexually, going to assault you. Just be real. If men can't walk up to women and talk to them at this point in our society, we're pretty fucked. Let's be real about it. So, that's what she's known for. She's known for that kind of a thing. And she did it to him. She did it to Rat Queens. And now she is going after Sean Gordon Murphy. And Sean Gordon Murphy's new imprint is going to be coming out. So I do see this going up. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I think this is going to be more of an issue as it gets closer to the new publications with Sean Gordon Murphy. And see, I said in my video the other day I would really like to see them hire Blake Northcott for this imprint. They're going to work together on Catwoman, but I'd like to see her hired again. I'd like to see her come back. She's so talented. She's so amazing. Definitely my girl crush. But if that happens, it's only going to be worse. Let's take it a step further. There's been rumors about Tenaple. What would happen then? I'm pretty sure the world would end in her eyes. Come on! Hire on talent and merit! How is it that hard? Can you honestly tell me that would be a bad thing? He's very talented, just like Sean Gordon Murphy, and they get along well. So, you know what? That's not even the point here. Let's get to Tess Fowler. What she said today in comics, apparently. Her biggest claim to fame in comics is, Dungeons and Dragons and Rick and Morty. I'm not impressed, honey. Known Batman writer who supports bigots in a hate movement, as well as supports that hate movement apologist. Has a new imprint at DC and is hiring bigots. I don't know who she's talking about he's hiring. That's why I'm kind of questioning here, but so let's cut this down sentence by sentence. Who supports a hate movement? Bigots in a hate movement. Who? If you're talking about Comicsgate, most of those people are good people. I would say 90% of them. So to say that supporting them and the good people, but you're gonna blanket everybody together, and don't get me wrong, I've been guilty of the same thing before, but you're going to blanket everybody together, and because he's unwilling to denounce them, he's a bigot. What? Quit playing. I don't get the logic. I literally don't get it. So she said, I told y'all in effing 2017, dude was a problem. But, ooh, he makes Batman comics. Honey, you are not funny. Maybe you can have time to sit and block shitty people a day as a result of naming names. This is why she wouldn't name names. No, honey. It's because you're chicken shit. If you really have a problem with it and is that strong, ask him. Talk to him. Go in his DMs if you don't want to do it publicly. Like, that's how situations get fixed. But you like to go to Twitter, don't you? So I don't even know why I'm trying to put reason to it. But honestly, I've had to do it for years now and I'm tired. Well, never mind. I'm so trying to be nice. I was going to say it's because she's fat, but you know what? And anyways, this is why comics folks will talk around names. I'm not afraid of him. But I'm tired of having to deal with chodes repeatedly. I don't know what that word means. What is? Somebody let me know. I don't know what a chode is. So, this girl, she just keeps going on, and I'm going to get to the point of this. The point of this is these people attach themselves to really good people. So they'll attach themselves, and she's a perfect example of that. She's done it time and time again to get a name, to have this, SJW hot take, to get some attention, no matter if it's good or bad. But there was people agreeing with her. That's why I was shocked. And I haven't been on Twitter in like 6 months, so maybe things have changed a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, I was shocked. What can you give me an example of one thing Sean Gordon Murphy has done wrong, honestly, besides refuse to denounce Comicsgate and the fans involved? Because I can tell you, for the time that I was talking to the people within Comicsgate, they bought comics. There is at least that. Now, these people like her, SJWs, you don't ever see receipts. You don't ever see them reviewing comics. At least when it came to those people, they bought comics. My God, girl, you are making me defend people that hate me. Really? Anyways, so she goes on and she talks about this. It never ends. It's so exhausting. Honey, you made the tweet. Like, here we go again. It doesn't make any sense. So, the best way to prove the dude being criticized isn't part of a hate movement is for the hate movement's lackeys to try to swarm any and all criticism. Good work, trolls. Wait, you're allowed to say something, but nobody's allowed to say something back. Nobody's allowed to defend somebody they like, because what's your reasoning here? You have none. That's the problem with making this video, is you have no reasonings. You have no good logic. You have nothing for me to even combat when you're talking, because simply you said so and that's going to be law. No, you are ridiculous. You see things in a very weird, what would we call it? A rose petal glass that I don't see, because you don't see the real world. So she goes on, she says, yeah, he just so happens to always use CG and CG talking points. 4 years. But it's just a coincidence. Sure, LOL. Now, what she's talking about here is the rules he had. And number 4 was only the best talents who put the customers and readers first. And then somebody else comes out and said, this is a Comicsgate dog whistle or not. Now, what? Like, here's the thing. It shouldn't just be a Comicsgate whistle. It should be a comics whistle. You should always put your customers and readers first. Since when I grew up, it was always like, no matter what industry it was, no matter if you were going to McDonald's or the gas station, it was like the customer's always right? When did that go away? When did that fade to the point where it's just a Comicsgate whistle? I don't understand it at all. Like, that should be what you represent. I understand you have your private Twitters. I don't care. I really don't. But when it comes to you interacting with people who have bought your product, plan to buy your product, or endorse you as a creator, you should have some respect. Respect is a two-way street. Tess, don't expect me to give it to you if this is how you treat people. I really, really don't understand this, even in the slightest. Like, she's ridiculous. She goes on and she says, I'm so bored with nerds who angry panic anytime somebody critiques something nerd related. Real life exists. Thank you, Captain Obvious. When comics, game, Twitch, shows, RPG, etc. you love, it's not real. Thank you. Doesn't mean we're not invested. And if the people making the thing you love, this is the best part, right? Are out there hurting others, your thing doesn't take priority. Please, show me proof. Give me an example of any time Sean Gordon Murphy has outright hurt somebody. You are dumb as fuck. Like, I don't get it. My thing does take priority, I guess, now, because you can't prove anything. Anyways, this is irritating. Like, this girl is dumb. I can't get mad over dumb, because ignorance is bliss, right? So, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Alice Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.